This is what Zittle's farms looked like last year at this time, devastated by the Snowvember storm. Now this is what it looks like now. Business back up and running, and things are getting back to normal. Zittle's is just one of a number of businesses thriving off these mild temperatures because it's helping them rebuild from last year's disastrous storm. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley checked out some of the hardest hit places to see how owners are recovering.
We were a little bit chaotic. It was very scary.
What a difference a year makes. Last year at this time, areas around Hamburg and Eden were a disaster, all thanks to the Snowvember storm. Schmidt's Collision on Lake Street in Hamburg collapsed under the weight of the snow. It did not rebuild, instead moving into an unused muffler shop. And right next door at Mr. Tire, the garages were crushed. But after months of work, it is now back in operation.
I think it's especially hard when you got to come to work and look at it every day.
And this was the scene at Zittle Farms in Eden, where over 2 acres of greenhouses were twisted and broken, with thousands of young plants killed. Now, a $2.5 million project to rebuild Zittle's is getting a lot of help from Mother Nature.
Thank goodness the weather's nice enough that I can convince my guys to come out in December 10th and actually, or December 9th, and actually put some posts in the ground.
Warm December weather is allowing Zittle's to accelerate work, with hopes of getting plants back inside these structures by early 2016.
When we lost our greenhouses last year, we were unfortunately had to send our business out to other places.
For family-owned Colley's Pools and Spas in Hamburg, 7 feet of snow last November caused over $1 million of damage, and nearly all structures had to be torn down. Employees are still working out of trailers.
Have been working diligently on rebuilding our buildings.
But warm, dry weather is really making a difference.
And doing a lot of the outside work that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to be working on now.
In addition, Colley's is still able to install pools, something that almost never happens in December.
Also, a lot of employees are still working where normally they'd be laid off.
And this might come as a surprise, but both Colley's and Zittle say they are now almost looking at the storm as a good thing because they can rebuild bigger and better than before. Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.